Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video where today, ladies and gentlemen, Too Far Gone, one of the second penultimate song to Metallica's ending of the 72 seasons. And a little update about I wanted to give to you guys is that you may remember that I was talking previously about having problems with my thumb. Well, the issue is that literally the only thing I could do right now is give myself some ibuprofen gel for my thumb. So hopefully, if I survive tonight at work, then that means it's probably gone well. Because the problem is that I couldn't get an appointment arranged at the doctor's because, despite literally being like the very first guy to call at like 8 in the morning, they kept me on for on hold for 30 minutes, and the best they could do was offer me an appointment tomorrow at 10 to 11, which I won't be able to get to because I'm meant to be doing the first of a 3-day course with the Prince's Trust. So I'm a little bit in trouble as opposed to whatever happens. And I kind of almost got the impression, because this is going to be a little bit, maybe something of a theme, perhaps in Too Far Gone, is when you know fine well when things are looking south and you're fighting everything you can to stay on top of everything, from being able to actually do my job, to be able to do my bit in terms of, going to work and, earning an honest man's wage, and just trying to have some level of stability whilst hopefully not being under the thumb and mercy of people who hold too much of a grudge to be able to compassionately understand that, sometimes shit happens and stuff like that. And I've had more than my fair share of experiences with people who don't have that sort of level of respect for people. So and again, this is just the benefit of hindsight of just being older, is that when things go wrong in life, as eventually they do, it doesn't mean to say that you can't pull something back. Unfortunately, I could say on the bottom of my heart, I've never been in that position where things have gone way too far. But let's just see if that's the case in point. So let's begin. That's hot though. Team Rolfs. I wanted like at several points during this. Was it just either recording was making it go so glitchy, or was it just how things were? But that, ladies and gentlemen, was Too Far Gone by Metallica. You know what? Actually, to be completely honest, it's absolutely almost what I thought it was going to be. It is, and again, having to bring this up about my thumb once again, you know what? I could have just as easily said there was absolutely nothing wrong with my thumb, and it would probably would have made any amount of difference. But you know what? Just for today, you know what? It's a song about perseverance. It's about, things are bad, but when you're in desperate situations, all you can think ahead to is tomorrow, because logically, in a situation, that is about as far as your mind can possibly go till tomorrow. And you know what? I'm not concerned. Listen, my situation. Listen, it hurts like hell. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? Improvise. Find ways to work around a situation. What I'm trying to say is that in life, ladies and gentlemen, and take this from a 26-year-old guy who's been around the block a few times with this sort of thing, is that, you know what? There are perfectly legitimate ways around every difficulty. And a lot of that comes down to is, how badly do you want to overcome a situation in your life? You know what? If it's a problem with money, find ways to make money. You know what? Do what I do. Make 20 odd YouTube channels, pump out 20 videos a day. And you know what? Get yourself monetized, bust your hump, or come to me. And if you want a job and stuff like that, and I know fine well, listen, I've been doing this for a while anyway, so I know a fair bit about exactly how to do this sort of thing. So if it's a job you're looking for, again, come to me, and you know what? I can give you some very valuable experience, that sort of thing. If it's a problem, if it's bird trouble, then you know what? Take it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Consider exactly what you want out of it, and consider is it a problem with loneliness? Well, you could reconvene with anybody. It doesn't just have to be women. It could be with any person you want to be. So find ways to make your if you want to make your situation better, for the better, then you've got to first tackle exactly what the situation is. Then you've got to handle why do you think what you want is going to improve your situation. Then you take the first step, and then you do it again. You should walk away, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, when I was 19 years old, I felt that I was just sort of going through life on my own. That there wasn't a person I could rely on. There wasn't somebody who had my back or understood my problems. And you know what? Maybe there's a part of me even now that's still thinking that same way. But you know what? That happened. That was 7 years ago. That was then, and this is now. And you should never, and I've said this before, you should never walk away from an experience thinking that I'm so glad that it was over. Think about what you've actually learned from life, and then make your life better. And in the context of Too Far Gone, you have to understand is that this is only happening to an 18-year-old guy, and it literally sometimes it can be as difficult because you're just starting to step out into the real world, and the real world is very, very real. And what people go through, what they feel, what they experience is very real. So take some real advice. And again, the only way to know what happens for certain is just go for it. See what you have learned so far in your life, and learn even more to improve your life. You've got the whole world ahead of you, ladies and gentlemen, and there is this whole world out there just ready for you as well. So good luck. And I'll see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.